Should be a nice weekend to do that as well. Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett joining us with that forecast.
Yes, so that's been kind of the theme over the last couple of days is yes, today was the first full day of fall. It felt like fall out there with that cloud cover and temperatures taking a dip into the upper 60s and lower 70s. But this weekend, oh, it's good stuff. We're going to ease into autumn. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. I'll start you off with a live look from SeaTac where we saw that cloud cover start to clear this afternoon. In fact, you could even see Rainier right before the sunset at Pow, 7:05. We are in that time of year where we're losing 2 minutes of daylight in the evening and 2 minutes of daylight in the morning. And so, yeah, it's going to start to get darker quicker. Take a look at this, though. For the second day in a row, almost exactly on top of seasonal averages. Yesterday, the high was 70. The seasonal average yesterday was 70. Today, we dropped it down a degree and still matched it. We were about 3 degrees warm in the overnights, if you want to call 55 warm. It was a bit on the chilly side out there, and no rain in the gauges. None of that really made its way to the south today. Most of it was confined up towards the northern portion of the I-5 corridor. Take a look at this. So the system moved through already, and again, it really didn't have a whole lot to offer in the first place, but what it did is a couple remarkable things. It brought some moisture over top of British Columbia. They've been having some wildfire issues this summer, and then the part that I'm really encouraged by, you remember we saw some of that rain come up from the south, especially over top of central Idaho, where they just had numerous wildfires and horrible air quality this summer. They actually got a couple nice drinks of water and are about to get another one as some of that moisture pours over the region and into Montana as well. Meanwhile, Washington, we've got some high cloud cover. Oregon, Northern California looking clean and clear, but we got some nice rain there earlier in the week, so all's well that ends well. As far as the haze goes, you may have noticed that there's not a lot of it out there. In fact, this has been kind of the thing we've been talking about over the last couple of days is that system moved in. It brought that flow back onshore again. You see those little yellow arrows, not particularly robust right now, but enough that it took that wildfire smoke and pushed it off towards the east there. And that's going to be kind of the thing throughout the weekend. Remember, we still have those active wildfires, even though we're getting some containment on them. So it will continue to push some of that smoke off towards possibly Spokane, but a good portion of the I-90 corridor as well. But looking at our little handy-dandy gauge here, it's blue, and so that means it's fairly light out there. It doesn't look like it's going to be too dangerous for anybody. Another thing I want to show you before I let you go is the cloud cover. It will pour in tomorrow morning. It's going to start off fairly overcast, but as we make our way towards the afternoon and evening, it's going to be fantastic, and Sunday gets even better. So if you're getting to UW tomorrow, it should be good. If you're heading to see the Seahawks on Sunday, it should be great. It's going to be warm Monday and Tuesday, and then fall resumes starting on Wednesday.